Would you like to develop your clairvoyance? Today I'm going to share with you one of the several existing techniques. Hello, it's very nice to see you again. If you are a subscriber, if you are here for the first time, thank you for joining. I hope you enjoyed the video. We are going to discuss today about clairvoyance, but in special using a technique that is based on observing energies of plants. This channel is about taking control of our personal evolution spiritually and here in this lifetime. Therefore, we are going to learn now, or at least to develop more, if we already have clairvoyance, develop more of this sense. And about the technique to develop clairvoyance, what I would like to suggest that you do at this phase, for those of you who already have some sort of perception, you will notice some more clear control of your clairvoyance. But for those of you who don't, this technique will help us to start. What we are going to do is that we are going to look for one of those afternoons in which the sky is super blue, like a dark tone of blue, and you are going to lie down and look up at a branch of a tree. Maybe you have a good branch with lots of leaves and try to aim for that at least, and you'll be staring at that. At the beginning, you are going to just look at the leaves and you keep looking up and observing that. And in contrast with the dark color of the green color of the leaves, you are going to start seeing, most probably, at least that is normally the first perception that comes, almost as if the air would be with sparks in it, as if there were some sort of static. Another common perception that tends to happen this time is as if we could see little points of light, very tiny ones, subtle, but we could see them, not only against the leaves, but little by little we start seeing a bigger area around the plant, sometimes even in the trunk. If we are being able to look at some of the trunk or branch, eventually we start seeing some sort of contour in the plant. It starts by being something that is like moving around the leaves normally for most people, and that movement little by little creates some sort of a larger area, almost as if we were seeing some sort of energy field, or more specifically the aura, the energy aura of the plant. And we would see maybe like a foot or a little less, in which it's almost like we could see air and our vision is passing through. We still can see the sky behind it, but there's a little different impression of the sky when we are seeing that layer closer to the plant. These examples of seeing the energies like flickering in front of or around the plant, or this energy field that we sense almost like an aura or something like that, all of those are just examples of what is common, most common. But that does not mean you will experience it exactly the same way. Each of us will have a different way of perceiving, well, reality, even the physical one, and even more a different way of perceiving the subtle reality, subtle energies, or the non-physical reality around of us. So be attentive so that my words here or other descriptions that you hear are not going to induce you to imagine that or to start like looking forwards to perceiving exactly the same thing. You may sense it in a different way, allow yourself to sense in a different way, but always paying attention. Is this just a physical thing or is this something else? Do experiments, try in different moments, in different ways, until you are more certain of how you perceive it. It's very natural that at the beginning we have doubts. I think that's healthy because we are checking, we are learning, we want to be more certain of what we are experimenting. That is healthy. One thing, however, I need to call your attention to. Not necessarily your result will be based only on your level or development of clairvoyance. Why not? Because there are other variables that you must take into consideration. For example, what if you are in an environment that does not allow your energy, your own energy field and your own subtle perceptions or psychic perception to expand? Then you may have little result, but not because of you, instead because of this interference of the environment. On the other hand, it may also happen that that branch of tree is not as vitalized, or the energies of that tree is not as loose as it would or should be to make us see that in an easier way. So take all of these different variables into consideration when you analyze the result of your experiment, okay? And this is just a first technique that we are going to practice. I suggest you practice for some time. From time to time, I'll come here with different techniques and let's see how we develop based on that. I hope you have excellent experiences then. Thank you for being with me. See you next video. Bye-bye. Thanks.